Hello, everybody. This is Jay Bongo here back at the webcam, not using my phone because I'm not trying to walk around anywhere right now, just because of how bitey the mosquitoes are, and it's even at this time of day. As I record, it is 11:46 p.m. I just got off of work at about a little longer than an hour ago. I want to talk about something that I'm not. It's not a stranger to this channel. It's not a stranger because I've talked about it before, and some of you have either rolled your eyes and clicked off and waited for another YouTuber you're queuing up, like Markiplier or Jacksepticeye or whoever. And that's perfectly okay. I just want to let you know that's perfectly fine. But some of you have listened, and you probably know what I'm getting at based on what is going down tomorrow. Tomorrow, there's supposed to be this huge boycott because of YouTube's new magical policy that will protect all of the kitties and all of that wonderful, colorful, wrapped up bullshit. Just past the 7-second mark, I can curse. Um, yeah. So we all know that this new thing YouTube's gonna try to do is bullshit, right? Like, raise your hand if you follow you. Yeah, you think it's bullshit. Yeah, I think it's bullshit too. You don't. Okay. So yeah. Anyway, yes, this isn't good for the platform, and this isn't going to work the way they think it's going to work. But I'm not here right now to talk about the policy. Hell, I'm not even trying to give YouTube any of my time for at least a long while. Um, no, what I'm trying to do is just kind of talk about the future of J Bongo, or at least me, J Bongo, on YouTube. I think I'll always have this channel on here. Like, it just seems like there's so much history behind this. If you guys are OGs, you remember this used to be called Fallen Knight 3862. You remember the first video, which is this lizard's this lizard's name is Jade. From like when I had shit. No, I have it around here. Where is it? Ah, the flip. This dirty old thing. This camcorder was the first camera I ever used. This was cool as shit, by the way. This little feature from 2012 to I forget when I lost the charger of this and it died. This is dead. I'm never going to get rid of this because this reminds me of a simpler time when YouTube was a lot more fun and just about you. Like, people call the slogan corny or whatever, broadcast yourself, which is what it used to be. It used to be broadcasting yourself. That's why a lot of my opinions on this channel are unfiltered. That's why I never really bow the knee. I don't try to alter my content to suit advertisers and sponsors. That's why I don't care if I wake up and I have 0 subscribers. I'll still keep belting out these videos into the ether. I'll still keep doing this. There's nothing that's going to stop me from doing this. I support the boycott. However, I feel like it's unrealistic. I do support it. I really do. And I've voiced my support. And some people on Reddit have some very, very productive things to say about it. But I do. And I get that people are angry. I'm angry. I don't want to be drilled every time I watch something, or every time a lot of people watch something. Like, let's say you are into Steven Universe, even though you're probably pushing 40, and that's fine. Whatever. Art is for everybody. Shows are for everybody. But you watch that, and it's like the YouTube AI that they're going to implement is going to be like, hey, wait a second, this is a cartoon. Only kids watch cartoons, which means you must be a child. Okay, you can watch this cartoon, but you have to give me your ID if you want to watch big boy stuff. You know, like, that's bullshit. That's absolute bullshit. And I'm oversimplifying, I am grossly oversimplifying this whole thing. There are so many, I always say this in every video when I'm talking about something that's serious. There are so many people that illustrate this better than me, that talk about this better than me. And really, I came to talk to you about the future of what I'm going to be doing on the internet, because I love broadcasting myself. I don't know what it is. I just love to do it. And I'm not enamored by myself. I don't look at the mirror and go, you know, I don't do that shit. No. I just love doing this. It's weird. I don't think this is going to take off. But, you know, if it resonates with even a few people, that's a win, right? So, I've been thinking about some alternatives. And I just want to let you all know first, I am not going anywhere. I am staying here. I'm going to stay on YouTube. Will I be kind of limiting my viewing of certain, like, content? Yes. But I've been interested in doing something else. Now, you guys note that I don't really edit in my videos anymore. My previous attempts at editing are miserable. Just awful. Just garbage. Terrible. Boo-boo, caca, bullshit that nobody wants to see. Not even me. So you are not wrong in stating this is boo-boo, caca, bullshit. It is. My older edited content is horrible. That's why I went back to doing vlogs. Who's doing vlogs anymore? What the hell? But what I was thinking of doing is Twitch. I've been thinking of doing live streaming. And I don't necessarily have a beefy PC for it. I don't have a great microphone for it. I don't even have, like, a good knowledge of OBS and how that works. But that's the interesting part behind it. It's the discovery behind it. It's the, I don't know where this frontier is going, but I want to see what I can do with it, you know? And then I don't have to edit, really, so... I talk about editing like it's the devil, but learning about it was actually kind of fun. And I guess I can close off a little bit with just what I originally even intended for this channel. When I was little, and I started this channel February 11th, 2012. This is my only YouTube channel now. I used to have two that I made alongside that, because, like, ooh, I want a podcast channel, ooh, I want this kind of channel, ooh, I want that kind of channel. And I thought, nah. We need to keep it to one. The original goal for this channel was nothing. I didn't have a goal. I was, I'm 26 now, so back in the far off year of February 2012, I was what? I was freaking 13 when I started. I was 13, guys. I was 13 years old. I didn't know what I was doing on here. My first video was my goddamn lizard. And slowly that confidence built over time and grew and grew and grew and shifted and changed because of my interests. I am a passionate gamer. I love D&D. I love this. I love that. And I wanted to show it because YouTube to me kind of just became a journal of sorts. And before I even did art or did anything like use an actual journal, this is my sketchbook. But it's just whatever is interesting at the time. I always intended for YouTube to just kind of be like a thing I update just because, you know? And that's still kind of where I'm at. If I do Twitch, I might just do long talking streams like this. Like just this kind of content. Not obviously a little bit longer than I intend this for this video to be. And it's just going to be unscripted. It's just always been unscripted. I asked two people at lunch in high school if I should script with my YouTube. And they actually both said yes. and gave me some good like pros, like, oh, it'll keep you concise, it won't have you won't be rambling as much. But that was before I realized that the rambliness, all that rambliness, all of that was J Bongo. That was Fallen Knight 3862. This is how I talk. I didn't script shit. I still don't script. I tried a few times, but it's not natural when you're trying to record, play a game, look at the camera, do that kind of stuff. It's just not natural to me. So, yeah, I just don't script, and this is going to be rambly. I never know how to end these videos, but it was more fun back then. It was more fun because, well, I was a teenager, and it was just, this is what you did. Well, I say that like, everybody I knew had a YouTube channel. This is just what you did to have fun. This is what you did to pass the time. Like, no. Like, this is just what I did. When I didn't feel like playing video games, I didn't feel like writing in a journal, I didn't feel like doing the violin. Ugh, hate that instrument. That's something for another time. But there was never just a solid point to this channel. Like, I don't know if you guys realize this. This is ordered chaos. I do vlogs. I talk about politics. I talk about dead people. I talk about YouTube. I talk about things that I am either strongly for or I'm strongly against. I don't expect you to agree with me. I don't expect you to even care what I have to say. But I still somehow managed to get almost 100 subscribers just from being this. And that's... I kind of feel like this is The Office, and I'm doing one of those talking head interviews every time I'm on this channel. And it's a good feeling. It's a really good feeling. I know my face doesn't translate how I feel so well, but this is the coolest thing ever. It's still the coolest thing ever. It was cool when I watched that nervous video. Pet Vlog 1 Jade, or Pet Vlog Jade. This lizard's name is Jade. All that awkward shit. It still felt cool to watch it. And see, like, oh, yeah, this is what I did at the time. Because my memories aren't, like, I don't have a serious memory problem. But sometimes my memories just kind of, mesh together. And this is a good way to be like, no, at this time I did this because this is the video I recorded. I'm saying a lot. I'm sorry. This is just how I talk. How you doing? All that shit. And I really am just broadcasting myself. There's so many channels that just do that too. I think one of the best ways to really fight back against this isn't just a boycott. I don't necessarily believe it is a boycott, even though I fully support whoever is going to do that. I might not necessarily, although I will definitely endeavor to use YouTube less, to give them less of my time, and to go on other platforms and do other things on other platforms. And, yeah. This really can keep going as long as I want to, Fuck it. I mean, this is the show. This is the show some of y'all signed up for, and it was like, you knew there wasn't going to be a structure. And I think that's the most fun kind of entertainment to sometimes, is just, it's not going to make sense. There's no chance of this making sense. This was never going to make sense. But yet we still do this. And we still do this because there's something about content creation, no matter what it is, whether it's an old style vlog like this, or whether it is a cooking channel, or it's gaming, let's play, whether it's let's plays, whether it's people that stream on YouTube, whether it's art, animation, stuff I want to get into, it's just something about creating content that people can just look at, because it's proof, I feel like, I feel like for some people it's proof that the things we create can outlive us. And, you know, it's a powerful thing to realize that this isn't eternal. This is all temporary. All of this will pass. And what happens when that passes? Well, maybe we'll still have the videos. Maybe we'll still have the animation. Maybe we'll still have that piece somebody worked on with speed drawing. Maybe we'll still have a heist with a certain YouTuber. You know. Maybe you'll be looking at a hairy Sicilian man just kind of talk. A lot of my family is talkers too. You know, I am an introvert, but I find this so much easier to just talk to a camera because there's no expectations really. The camera is not going to hurt me. The camera isn't going to make me go like, you know, just be pissed off. The camera doesn't have any expectations. The camera's just a camera. It's a broadcasting tool. That's all this is. And I've had this particular little bitch for so long. This is an outdated Logitech webcam. This could die at any point. And I believe it only works because I look at it and go, please, please, please. You know, and sometimes it works, and sometimes it just doesn't. So yeah, this is also what I kind of miss doing too, just this rambly shit. Is the rambliness. I don't apologize for it anymore, really. It's just a tangent, which it does have a point, but it's everywhere, and I guess sometimes I'm just kind of afraid of the camera going off, and everything that I wanted to be said didn't get said. But I've grown up on this site. You guys saw me at 13, go awkward teenage, preteen years, and then now, pushing 30, 26, and in a few months I'm gonna be 27. I don't know how many people from the start, I don't know if any of them still watch, but if you guys do, and just even if you don't and you're just new or just tuning in, I just want you to know something. Whatever you're going through in life, whatever is going on, whatever is making you keep going and doing what you want to do, or even if you're not and you're just pushing through a 9 to 5 like I am, I'm proud of you. I'm genuinely proud of you. If no one told you that in a long time, or even if you just heard it yesterday, I'm proud of you. And let's keep getting this bag. So, I believe that's it. I don't know if I can stress this video out any longer than it really needs to go, but that's where I'm gonna kind of end it for now. We'll get through this. This won't last, though. Try something new to try to get us under their thumb, but you know, at the end of the day, it's all Google. It's all Google. Just wants control. Just wants our information. Everything. I will link my Twitch in my channel description. I will do that. And then, sky's the limit. I have been J Bongo, and you all have been, as always, amazing. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.